I had one wish, it would just go back to life before DJT walked down that elevator. That dude has literally destroyed the fabric of the country. I didn't know Chuck Norris was a diehard Trump supporter. Can't even make any jokes anymore, bro. Found out. Oh, okay, I didn't know. Rest in peace. A lot of people be like, oh, bro, you make everything political. This isn't about politics, bro. This is about protecting myself from you weirdos. Because if you dismiss what's going on in the country right now is just, whatever, bro, run of the mill, it's what happened. That just tells me that you're a type of mother that can be influenced to fall into evil. Yeah, bro, which means I think you have the possibility to become an evil, weird mother, which means I got to protect myself from you. Every thing, dude, in this country is up because of that dude. And he's the most disgusting, despicable human being on the motherfucking planet. So you can say whatever you want to say about the state of the world. Oh, Biden did this, Obama did that, Bush did this. They weren't eating babies and raping kids, bro. So you can say whatever the you want to say, but that undisputed fact is what it is. And you can dismiss it. Which means you are subject to falling into evil. To be a disgusting, despicable, human motherfucking being. So I got to protect myself from all you motherfuckers, man. 10 toes down in this shit, man. And I don't give a bro. There's going to be nobody in my life around me that plays this shit off and is a friend of mine, man. I can't trust you motherfuckers, bro. I can't. Whole world up since that dude walked down an elevator.
And we all feel it. Do you miss your life how it was before Trump got into office? I miss it. I miss it because the first time that he got into office, it was, you remember how Hillary Clinton talked about the deplorables? The deplorables. I remember thinking to myself, oh, I guess this country have a bunch of deplorables. And I guess we all missed our life before Donald Trump got into office. You know, have a normal president. To don't be so scared for what the president is gonna say, what the president. I want a normal president, the president that we don't have to talk about it, a president that they do normal things and it make us feel hope and it make us feel good about ourselves and it make us feel good as a country. No, this that we have right now, there is a constant guessing, a constant, I don't know how that's gonna go, a constant that nobody was prepared for it, a constant, this is a freaking mess, okay? Yes, it is a freaking mess. And we all miss it, so stay towards the end because I put you a compilation of videos of how we all miss our life, how it was before Donald Trump got into office. And towards the end, I'm gonna give you my real opinion, okay, about what is happening on the country and how we all miss. And comment below if you miss your life how it was before Donald J. Trump. Okay, so just let me know, and please don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe to my channel, help us to support liberal media, subscribe to my channel, and of course stay towards the end.
I want to really know what I miss. I miss not having a president that we had to hear about literally every 5 seconds. Like, Trump did this, Trump did that, Trump said this, Trump said... Literally when Biden was president, like, we would hear things about him, like, he's controversial, but in his own way. Like, every president has been controversial, but Trump, he, like, literally everybody talks about him. Like, I'm talking about him right now because everybody's talking about it. And I know the bills he's passing. I know everything he's doing. And it's so disappointing, but I'm not surprised. I cut myself off, but I'm not surprised about the government's behavior. I'm not surprised of what they let slide and what people support, because people have shown they will support someone like Trump. They support Trump. Like, logically, there's literally no reason to support him. But I'm so tired of hearing his name every 5 seconds. Like, we could forget about Biden sometimes because nobody was that concerned about what he was doing. Literally, like, I needed to be like that. I want to forget about Trump being president. But we can't, because he's always gonna make it known. He's always gonna do something. And then people are really falling for his trick about TikTok. Like, he literally took something away for a day and gave it back to us, and people are like, oh my gosh, he saved TikTok. How can you save something, right? How can you save something that you took away? And then the same thing he did during COVID with the stimulus checks. The only reason got that bad is because of him, and him not regulating things, him not enforcing the mask mandate. Like, it's a pattern. This dude is a fraud, and everyone's falling for it, and I'm not surprised. Like, oh.
2016 is remembered so fondly because it was the last year before Trump. I said what I said, and what I said isn't wrong. People are going to come at me saying that I have TDS or that I'm politicizing everything unnecessarily, but I'm 100% right. When you look at 2016, that was really the last year that a lot of Americans had hope that things would improve in the future. We just came off of 8 years of an Obama presidency, which improved things materially for a lot of Americans following the 2008 financial crisis. And we kind of had this hope that things would continue to improve. Yeah. And man, Trump sucked the air out of the room after he got elected, right? I mean, one, Trump campaigned on removing a lot of the improvements that Obama made. But two, he just increased the division in this country so immensely. I mean, there was a huge spike in hate crimes after Trump got elected, like a measurable one. And division is something that Trump campaigned on. I mean, when he announced that he was running for presidency, his speech was talking about how Mexico's not sending their best, right? Yeah. From day zero, Trump has been sowing division. And that's only increased since 2016. I mean, how many people have you seen online talk about how they can't even talk to so-and-so relative anymore because they've gone full MAGA, or they become brainwashed by this MAGA cult and don't believe that vaccines work anymore, right? And another thing that's kind of connected to all of this is social media and how its usage and how people view it has changed following 2016. Before 2016, social media was still a way to bring people together, right? People talk about how millennials are so free because we didn't really have that toxic social media landscape where everyone is like afraid to be cringe. We didn't have that, right? These social media applications were still used as a way to bring people together. And Trump really turned that on its head. People think I'm being dramatic, but do you remember Cambridge Analytica in that time? Trump exploited social media to, again, further divide people. And that's how people see social media, as kind of like this toxic place where people are watching each other's moves. It's no longer that place that brings people together. It's just a way to spread hate. So I think that changed with Trump being elected. Again, people are going to say I'm dramatic, I got TDS, blah, 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 blah. But I think that's why there was this historic vibe shift, really.
Yeah. 2016, Trump becomes president. Mexicans get locked in cages. A race war happens and the KKK comes out of hiding. Years of friendships and family just destroyed. You saw the most racist posts from people you never would have expected it from. People coming out the woodwork saying, I like Trump's policy, I don't care about anything else. But can't tell you a policy. Epstein gets arrested and then unalived, allegedly. And then he's finally gone and things start kind of coming back to normal. But people are like ruder than ever. The level of racism I experienced 2019 to 2020 was the most I've ever experienced in my life. And that's saying a lot. Messed up an entire global pandemic to where everybody was stuck inside. And then we finally get this maniac out the office, and then people go, you know what? Let's do all that again. Are you out of your mind? Are you legitimately out of your mind? And then we're all surprised Pikachu face that he yet again destroyed this country. Not even in a year span this time. But hey, at least he got rid of the unalive hotline for trans people. Yeah, that's the W right there. At least he got rid of DEI, which was helping white women the most, that black people were the least recipients of, but for some reason is made the face of it by these same racist people. At least we got rid of that. Yep, oh, what do you mean grandpa's in the hospital because he can't afford insulin? Guys, we have to work together and get him out. And surprise, surprise, he's defending PDFs. But hey, at least we showed them immigrants who are taking our jobs that we don't want to do, working out of ways that we wouldn't ever work for. Women should stay home and not work so I can not afford the mortgage by myself because my job doesn't pay me enough. But hey, at least the billionaires are getting like, are y'all insane?
I miss who I was before Donald Trump came into power. It's hard enough being a human, an adult, a woman, a mother, but waking up every day with this sense of dread and rage. I miss the person I used to be. I miss the country I thought we were.
Everybody talks about how good life was in 2016, but what happened in 2016 that changed everything for the next 12 years? Like, it's not rocket science. Everybody was happy in 2016, and then one definite thing happened. A lot of people were mad that black people were happy because for the first time, black people were actually starting to be really successful and happy with where they were. And that drove certain people up the wall. So much so that they condemned us to 12 years of this nonsense. Like, I want you guys to remember that things were going great. 2014 was cool, 2015 was cool, summer 16 was amazing. What happened in fall 16, right? Of course, black people were happy in 2016, and that is why we're in where we're at now. Because if black people were miserable in 2016, and if society was going the way that it was before, I firmly believe that we wouldn't be here right now. Because a certain group of people just got so mad at how happy black people were, frankly. Like, that's how I feel.
The old Trump. Buddy, this is the old Trump.
What would America do if we did not have the greatest president that ever lived, Donald John Trump? We would be so screwed. I mean, that's just a fact. We would be screwed. He is greater than Abraham Lincoln and George Washington combined. That is also a fact. You cannot disprove that. You can't. We would be losing jobs. The price of everything would be out of control. Inflation would be getting out of control. The dollar would be losing value. Insurance would be unaffordable or approaching unaffordable for Americans. What else is there? I mean, we'd be starting pointless wars that cost billions of dollars a day instead of actually taking care of Americans here. I mean, you know, he'd be building a $300 million ballroom if he didn't care about America. You know, I mean, he obviously cares so deeply.
So Trump is a master negotiator, huh? Try a master negotiating chump. Take a look. All you have to do is take a look at what President Obama negotiated with Iran. Just take a look at the agreement. Read the agreement. And then read the agreement they have now because of Donald Trump. Please compare the two and you will be stunned. Yeah. Master negotiator Donald Trump surrendered. The master negotiator was President Obama. You don't have to take my opinion for it. Just read it. Read his agreement that Trump tore up. And then take a look at the current agreement that was negotiated. Yeah, it's laughable. The Obama agreement is 10,000 times better. Trump's agreement makes Iran rich. Congratulations, Trump. You made Iran richer than they were before the war. Yeah, great job. Let me know what you think in the comments. And please don't comment until you read both agreements, because it's night and day. President Obama is up here and Trump, yeah, way down there.
I just want to wish, sweetie, you happy anniversary, and let you know that a year from now we will not be celebrating it in front of 40 million people.
And congratulations to you, Mr. President, on your anniversary. I'm sure this was the most romantic place you could imagine, here with me. So congratulations.
We're scared of an Obama presidency.
I have to tell you, he is a decent person and a person that you do not have to be scared as President of the United States.
So I want to thank the President-elect for joining the ex-presidents for lunch. I am one message that I have, and I think we all share, is that we want you to succeed. Whether we're a Democrat or Republican, we care deeply about this country.
It baffles me every time I see a clip of President Obama speaking. How did we go from someone so articulate and just a classy human being that is an excellent representative to someone like Donald Trump, who is quite literally a buffoon and embarrassment, where a huge portion of people find him to be incredible and good. And it's like, how did we do this? What is going on? How did this happen? I just keep seeing these clips of Obama, and it's like, I miss you.
Living through the second Trump presidency is draining the life out of me far more than motherhood ever has. Since January, I just have not felt like myself. I feel kind of lost, overstimulated constantly, hopeless at times. I've lost motivation and interest in things that used to motivate and interest me. There's another woman on here a couple days ago that was asking everybody, how long after giving birth did you start to feel like yourself again? And I have to be honest, like, I've never felt that way about motherhood, and I know that's a personal experience, but my son was born at the very beginning of the 2024 campaign season, and he turned 1 right after Trump was inaugurated. And so it's like his whole life has just been the Trump fiasco, like playing out in a parallel manner. And I've basically made it my full-time job pushing back against the Trump administration. And I'm not going to say that I'm tired. I'm not going to say that I'm giving up, but I feel like I miss my old self. I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. I often wonder how long after, if there ever is an after this Trump presidency, after Trump goes away, and again, I don't really think he ever will I start to feel like myself again? And I just don't know that answer. A year, 2 years, a decade? How long will it take for this country to feel like we've become regulated again? Not normal, because there never has been a normal, but like, this is just unsustainable. It's insane. It's insane. I know that I'm not the only one that feels this way. All day, every day is consumed with nothing but bad news and all the stupid shit that Donald Trump has said and done over the last 24 hours. And I'm just tired. I'm tired. And look, I know that it's a privilege to say that I'm tired, because there are people that are suffering in the world that don't have the privilege of being able to check out. So I refuse to check out. But it's hard. It's hard to feel like you're expending so much of your time and energy on a cause that feels hopeless. I had hopes and dreams and aspirations before 2024. Not only is he fucking all this up for me and everyone else, but he's fucking it up for my child. I need to be real with y'all for a second. I have over 250,000 followers on this app, and I feel like none of y'all actually know me. I'm a music educator. I'm a musician. I'm a teacher. That's where my focus and attention and passion used to be. But here I am, stuck in this nightmare with no choice, with no choice but to continue doing what I'm doing because I can't do anything else. I can't do anything else because when I see something, I have to say something. I can't keep my mouth shut. And that is incongruent to the lifestyle of an educator, apparently, in this country. I resigned to that fact a long time ago when I signed up to do this with y'all here on this app. I don't really know why I'm yapping, to be honest. Nobody really cares to hear personal stuff like this on TikTok anymore. If I don't start a video with a you statement, nobody listens. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm just tired of operating on the defensive all the time against fascism, against Donald Trump. I'm tired of having to start every video with the name Donald Trump. I'm tired of having to react to his bullshit. And I'm ready to get proactive. I'm ready to use the skills that I paid good money to learn. Also my passions. And my strengths lie in children and music education. The reason why I'm always loud and have started this activism journey is because he's fucking all that up. Fascists and fascism always fuck up educational opportunities for children. They always fuck up the arts. They always fuck up free speech and the arts. So what else am I supposed to do? I can't sit back and just pursue my passion projects without that in the back of my mind. He is always there because he exists only to fuck it up for everyone, including the children that I'm desperate to reach. Children that are underserved that I'm desperate to reach with these projects that I haven't even revealed to y'all yet. I can't do that without talking about Donald Trump. Anyway, just to circle back, I've always felt energized and inspired by the existence of my child. However, the Trump administration does the exact opposite. And it's not just me. He's draining the life out of this country. He's draining the life out of everyone. He's draining the creativeness and the beauty and everything that's good about this country, and I'm fucking sick of it. Anyway, fuck Donald Trump because I would rather be focusing on anything else but him. I really would. I fucking hate him for that.
So I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm here to tell y'all right now, America will be suffering the consequences of a second Donald Trump presidency for years, if not decades to come, long after that man is gone. Even if we pack that man up, politically, of course, I don't mean literally, our relationship with the world will be forever changed. Because we have now shown them, not once, but twice, that we cannot be trusted. With the bullshit coming out the White House right now, we have put every single one of our allies in a position where they have to reevaluate their relationship with the United States because we have made ourselves so toxic and so radioactive that standing next to us and supporting us on anything would be to their own detriment. Take the war in Iran, for example. We really started a war with Iran with no plan, no goals, no exit strategy at the behest of them blue and white people. And now the entire world is paying the price. Oil prices are going up everywhere. And if this thing goes on long enough, trust me when I say there's going to be shortages across the globe. And now our allies in the Middle East are getting bombed to hell through no fault of their own, simply because they were standing next to us. I know it seems a million years ago now at this point with everything happening, but look at what we tried to do with Greenland. Look at what we did in Venezuela. Look at what we are doing in Cuba right the fuck now. Look at the chaos that was caused by this man's ridiculous tariff policy, starting trade wars left and right with Mexico and Canada and China and all over the place. There will be consequences for this. It might not be apparent now, but I promise you, the rest of the world is already realigning their interests, moving closer to China and other trade partners so that they can divest from us. And the only people that pay the price in that situation is us. And for what? What is the reason? What are we accomplishing? What is the goal? Nothing. This country will be forever changed for the worse as a result of this man. And we're going to look back and ask ourselves, what was the point? What did we gain? Nothing.
Today, January 21st, 2029, America takes out the trash. We restore the names of the Americans who actually earned them, and we tear down the propaganda of a man who mistook power for greatness. We erase the vanity projects, melt down the monuments to his ego, and give back what always belonged to the American people.
Welcome back. We reclaim our institutions, restore the dignity of the offices he disgraced, and scrub his name from every wall, every hole, every stone he defaced.
America was never his. It was never for sale. It was never a brand. It is a republic. And today, we take it back.
The restoration of the rule of law begins in 3, 2, 1.
And just like that, I miss Obama, I miss Biden, I miss Clinton, I even miss Bush. Just to get some sense of normalcy, okay, in this country. It feels like we are all over the place. It's a lot of countries that have control of what we do or what we say, okay? It seems like we just don't have control of the things that are happening on the nation. It is difficult. It is difficult to live this kind of life in this country. It is difficult to assimilate to this that is happening. There is so much to do, to think about it. Is so much at the same time happening in the country. You can just barely keep up with normal things, okay? I want things to be normal, when we just don't have to talk about our president every minute, because it's just a freaking mess, and we're just like scared that he's gonna bomb another country, and yes, we just wake up in one morning and say, oh, he just bombed another country. Oh, he just went and bombed another country. Oh, yes, he messed up the government of another country. Oh, he just messed up the Medicaid. Oh, yes, he just messed up food stamp. The same enormity, I want that back so badly, but it seems like it's not getting any better. It seems like we're just struggling with this piece of crap that we have as a president. I'm gonna keep struggling. Now, Melania Trump, she just come out. She just come out to defend herself, because apparently something else is gonna come out where we're just gonna be like, what? That happened? Yes, it's about, something is about to come out, and that's why she just came and defend herself. I have another video for that. Maybe if depending how I post this video, if I post it before or after, but definitely is the weekend, so I'm trying to get ahead for Sunday. I don't have to record. But let me know, you guys, what do you guys think? Okay, let me know. Okay, comment below. And I wanted to say thank you for the bottom of my heart, for the people that send me money for coffee, for the people that send me super tents, for the people that send me cash Venmo. You guys are the best subscribers on the planet. Okay, thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Blessings. I pray for you guys can be successful and you can accomplish everything that you want. I love you guys so much. You guys take care. Bye bye.